everyone, my name is Mandy and today we are going to be talking about how you can receive criticism gracefully. Just this Monday, I finally got my manuscript back from my editor and I was thrilled out of my mind to read his comments, to see how much he liked it, and to hear him say this is publishable material. Because when you write your own story, you can never know this information. Through your own eyes, your stories are always magnificent, so you never know if what you just wrote is actually good or not. That's why you always need an outsider's opinion. Now, the only thing wrong with an outsider's opinion is that it's different from yours. They may think this is amazing and that is amazing, but they may hate one aspect of your book, and you can either agree to what they say or you can disagree to what they say. So when I finally got my edits back, there were some changes I needed to make in my manuscript, and they weren't necessarily changes that I wanted to make. And I still have to make those changes. I'm in the process of going through the edits my editor has made and accepting them or declining them. And you don't have to accept them all, but it's good to listen to what the editor has to say. You have to take everything into opinion. You have to look at your book and say, is this paragraph going to add to my story, or is it just words to fill a page? That's what I've been doing, because my editor has been crossing out entire paragraphs of my book, and in my head I'm freaking out, but then I have to step back and realize this is what it needs to be done for it to be publishable and for it to be good. One of the most important things you need to keep in mind when you get your manuscript back is that don't reply to the email right away. Even if it's just a critique partner who's giving you an opinion, don't reply to the email right away. Let your mind sit on what they said of the opinion of your book for a while. You can go ahead, reply to the email and say, oh, thank you so much for critiquing, or thank you so much for doing the edits. I'll be sure to look at them soon. That's how you need to respond. You do not respond right away and say, I disagree with everything you say. Why should I delete this? Why should I do this? This is my story. You don't know how it's supposed to be done. Don't do that. That's bad. Instead, listen to their critiques. You may not agree with them now. You may not agree with them ever. But you need to keep them in mind. See why they're saying what they're saying. If they're saying it's too cliche, maybe look back at the scene and be like, oh yeah, it's cliche. There's so much you have to keep in mind when you write a novel, so you as the writer can't always see all that as in the big picture. That is what your editor is for. That is what your critique partner is for. That is not what you are for. You cannot edit your own manuscript. It's just not possible. The outcome will not be as good as an outside source. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you have any opinions on this subject, be sure to comment below and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and of course subscribe to see future videos.
Time supposedly heals for some reason, thinking that will help. How can you know that when it is there to think about you first want to something through it? Is it when you forget? Find out later that even after reality is knowing that